it's Little Candy Kitty, and I welcome you back to my weight loss surgery channel. I had the RNY Gastric Bypass surgery on June 25th, 2018, so this marks my 1.5 year post-op update. Sorry I'm flying because I want to make this nice and brief. But I am 5'6". I'm 39 years old. I started off my high weight at 238 pounds. My goal was to lose 100 pounds and then to give myself a maintenance range. I lost 100 pounds. I went down to 138. I gave myself a 7-pound range from 138 to 145. I tend to stick in the 144 to 145 range. I came to you a few weeks ago and I weighed 145. Let's jump on the scale and see where I am today. As you can see, I'm 145, and that was my goal the last time that I came to you, was to maintain. I just want to maintain right now. I'm sure all of you are just basking in the glory of this abundant season. Everyone is busy, but it's an abundant time, it's a blessed time, it's a full time, and we're just trying to get here, just trying to make it to the finish, and that's how I have been feeling. I mean, I'm running, literally running, probably about 55 to 60 miles per week, but throughout my days, I am just running from activity to activity and task and chore to chore, and so it's been hard for me to get on here and update you, but I did want to provide a quick, brief update because I have a big day tomorrow. So my last video, if I recall correctly, and let me just apologize ahead of time, I have no notes, I have no plans for this video whatsoever. I'm just rambling to you, and I don't like to ramble. I like to be a little bit more organized, but I just wanted to provide a quick update. And so my last video, I think I had just asked for some well wishes because I was going to the other surgeon that I'd already put a deposit down for a surgery date, and everything went spectacular. I love the surgeon. He had a very Missouri Southern, maybe even more South kind of charmed him. Very kind man. And so I think he's going to have that, really good bedside manner. And he was very detailed in answering all of my questions, everything that I needed, and he can do everything that I want, And so I kept that surgery date. My surgery's tomorrow, and he is going to do the excess skin, the removal of the excess skin in the back here. He's going to lipo my back, just anywhere that he can find some fat. He said anywhere. He looked at my legs and he was like, there is nothing there. He's like, your legs are solid. And it's true. They are solid. But he's going to try to find any fat, do any lipo, and plump that into my booty after he, removes all the excess skin. And then also I am getting the implants. And so I've gone a couple times, tried on different implants, and they ordered a few more for me to try on. And basically, I'm just taking this implant and shoving it into my pants, and that's not going to give me the true effect of what, it's going to look like, especially because the skin is going to be removed. But, it did give me a little bit of an idea. And kind of looking at the different implants, I was like, you know what? Let's just go big. Go big or go home, right? I might as well just go big because my body, especially when I compare it to my runner friends, my runner girlfriends, I am, a very healthy weight range. I'm in a healthy BMI. I am probably slender-ish, but I am curvy. I do have curves still. And I think with having these implants and kind of bringing my booty back to where it was, I want to still keep a very curvaceous kind of body. Anyway, so felt really good about the surgeon, and I'm going to get the biggest implant that they do provide. He doesn't do insane sizes whatsoever. Very just moderate, conservative sizes. I just went with the slightly larger one. Here's the problem. I'm having surgery tomorrow and I still don't know what kind of placement I'm going to have. So there's a few different placements and he can do whatever I want. And he basically was like, just tell me before surgery what you want. So I have some research to do today, and in addition to a ton of other things that I'm trying to get done today before surgery. But The two different placements that I need to consider is the subfascial placement. So your bum has a fascia like that covers the gluteal muscle, and basically what he would do is insert it between the gluteal muscle and the fascia, and that is his most common way of doing these procedures. He's very comfortable with them. He's had good results with them. The downtime is a lot less. I'm going to have about 3 to 4 weeks, probably 4 weeks of recovery time, and then I can slowly get back to running and all my activities. Whereas the other method and placement is where they go in and they actually go into it's called the intramuscular placement, and they basically go into the gluteal muscle and they cut into that to create a pocket. They open it up and they put the implant inside there. So looking at some of the hot surgeons in Chicago, in California, that's the method they're doing, and that is the more common method now, I think. But I'm nervous about it because of two reasons. One, your recovery is going to be 6 to 8 weeks, and it's going to be pretty painful. I don't want to be down that long, but I also want long-term results because this does cost money. As you may recall, in my last video, I mentioned the last surgeon was going to be $14,500. This surgeon came in at $11,500 and is doing more bang for my buck. So I was thrilled about that because I was thinking that he was actually going to be close to 20 grand. Yeah, so expensive, $11,500, but I want this, and I am a big believer in doing whatever you want for your body to make you feel good, and you deserve it. You know, after you lose all this weight, you don't want to be left with hanging and drooping skin. Come on, let's do something about it and make you feel, good about yourself. No one's going to see it. I mean, probably I'm going to be, it may be noticeable, especially at the beginning, that all of a sudden I've got a booty. I'm not going to be a Kardashian booty or anything, but I am going to have my booty back again. The nurse did tell me, I said, you know what, are my clothes going to fit? I just kind of, in the last year, have really built out my wardrobe. And she said, yes, your clothes are still going to fit. You're still going to be the same sizes. Everything's just going to fit better. And that's exactly what I was told when I had my mommy makeover. I had my tummy tuck and my breast implants and lift and everything 8 years ago. Was it 8 years ago? Yeah, like 8 years ago. And I asked those questions at that time too. I was like, am I going to have to change top sizes, different things? And they said, no, you're going to be in your same clothes, but everything's going to fit better. So that's very encouraging and great to hear. Back to placement. I'm not sure which way to go. If they do the intramuscular, which is going to take longer for healing, I've also heard that sometimes that muscle with the implant inside can contract, and especially like during running, and so I don't want to have pain or feel that in there. So I'm nervous about that, where I think if it's between the muscle and the fascia, I really think that's probably going to be a better option for me, and that's the one I want to go with because of recovery time. But I also am concerned of things moving or shifting, and so I need to do a little bit more research on that today. I know I'm down to the wire here. Like, I still need to decide today my placement for tomorrow. Crazy. So I have that to do today. I have to wrap all my Christmas presents. I was just headed out to go to church to go see my daughter in the Christmas pageant at church, and it's blizzarding out here. I went on a run this morning. It wasn't even snowing when I left. It was snowing during my run. I got a nice 9 miles in. Oh my gosh, this run was amazing. Like, it was probably my favorite of the whole season because the snowflakes were just like dazzling down around me, and I kept sticking out my tongue and catching snowflakes, and I saw little dogs in people's yards running around in the snow and birds chirping, and it was just so picturesque. It was such a great 9 miles to end kind of this chapter today as I enter the road of recovery coming tomorrow. When I got back in my car, I noticed the roads were getting even a little bit more slippery, and as I got home and I got ready for church just now, I was about to go, my son and I, we could not get out my driveway. It is snowing. It's blizzarding out there. Like, it's coming down hard. We already have several inches, and we're supposed to expect it all day long today and through the night. Fortunately, my sister is taking me tomorrow to the surgeon's office, and she is going to drive. She does have four-wheel drive. I do not have four-wheel drive in my car, and I don't have my prescriptions yet. I had planned to get prescriptions today. I had planned to get groceries today. Just a lot of last minutes, and so she is going to pick me up on the way back from surgery tomorrow. She's going to go ahead and get all my prescriptions that I have sitting at the pharmacy ready to be picked up. I've got a antibiotic. I've got a nausea med. I've got a narcotic, and I think they just gave me, oh my gosh, like a hydrocodone. And then they gave me a Valium too. And so I should have all of that when I get out of surgery tomorrow. A couple things that I did buy. As you can see, I'm just like all over the board here. I am not organized. Kind of feel like I'm rushing into this, but I kind of feel like I did that with my gastric bypass too. I was like, went to a consult, 30 days later I was in surgery. Like here I went to a consult and I'm having surgery. Like I just like to get it done, and I will figure things out during my recovery as I go along, and I know I'll be happy with it. Everything that I have done for myself, I've been so grateful, and they've only enhanced my life. Just a few things that I did purchase is I got some new sheets for my bed, like dark colored sheets, navy colored sheets, and I just have white sheets for my bed, and during recovery I may be bleeding, and I was like, I don't really want to have that on my bright white sheets, so let's just put them on my dark navy new sheets if I, bleed out. Another thing, I did borrow my friend's travel pillow, so she let me borrow a pillow. Now, I am going to have to be laying flat on my tummy. I cannot sit for like 3 weeks. This is going to be crazy. I don't even understand how this is going to happen. I'm going to be laying flat, and I understand that like one of those travel pillows, if you just put your head in the hole, that kind of helps because I'm laying flat. And I've also read that just laying without a pillow actually helps too, so you don't have too much strain in your neck. I also purchased this like long extension thing that I can put my razor on so I can still shave my legs, because I'm a girly girl and I like to stay smooth. So as soon as I can get in the shower and kind of rinse off again, I am going to be staying fresh and smooth. I also purchased one of those like grabbers, so one of those extension like grabbers, so I can pick things up off the floor. And then, this is funny, but we actually have a toilet riser that travels, that we share in our family. And so my brother just had surgery on his Achilles. I don't think he used it, but my mom just had surgery on her knee, so she's been using it. I used it during my gastric bypass. I used it during my tummy tuck recovery. It is a toilet riser. It basically just sits on top of your toilet, and so you don't have to crouch down and bend down, like get down too low. And so I've got that. Other than that,
Also got a booty pillow, so basically when I can start driving, you sit on your thighs and you let your booty hang off the back.
I'm just gonna be winging it. I have got my refrigerator already stocked with protein shakes. Might have some soups or some chili, some fresh veggies, some smoothies, trying to keep my calories low in the coming weeks. That's all, guys. Having surgery tomorrow. I'll update along the way. And Merry Christmas, in case I don't get back to you before Christmas. All I want for Christmas is my two butt cheeks. My two butt cheeks. What? My two butt cheeks.